Bear with me, gentlemen. We are here. Season decider. There we go. Got it all sorted now. Yes, gentlemen, we're here. We're back. Just getting the stream shared as I do. Hope you're well. Season decider here. Championship can be won. Let's get in the. There we go. Championship can be won. I don't want to hit me back. We're here in Masters tonight. We had a choice of Masters or Champions, but my old mate Stiggy been proper sweaty this year and has already wrapped up the championship, especially with Fraser War not racing tonight. So championship's already wrapped up in the Champions. So we are here in Masters, which I am about to flip you through and go through all of the standings for you. Let's get everybody tagged, start popping off everybody's phone as you do on a Tuesday. Hopefully we get a nice few people in tonight. We've got notifications. I believe that's from my old Mucker Lemons, the best fruit in the fruit bowl. Let's jump in the lobby now. Yeah, hopefully we get decent numbers tonight. I'm in. There we go. We got Lemons. Imri, hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. Let's get everyone muted because I don't want to hear people talking bullshit in my ear hole. So, not you, Imri. You're a legend, mate. So, we're going to spectator mode. So, yeah, we got Lemons, as I mentioned there at the beginning of the stream. Lemons, the best fruit in the fruit bowl. We got Brasco, we got Death Zombie, we got Wet Lenny, we got Noodles, we got Max Lax. It's Mark Lax, but we've renamed him Max Lax. We got Crumpets and Noodles. We're not going to have that discussion again. That got settled the other week. Definitely Crumpets come out the winner there. We got Will Young. Jack, how you doing, mate? I believe you're Lemons. So yes, I hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well, mate. Championship there for you tonight, bud. I believe there's 2 points difference between you and Wet Lenny. Let's have a little butchers. I was having a look at it earlier. Let's have a bosh of this. Where are we? Masters. Standing. So yeah, we got Wet Lenny. We got Wet Lenny on 162. We got Lemons. You may not have heard me earlier, Lemons, mate, but we call him Lemons because he's the best fruit in the fruit bowl. So we got Wet Lenny leading Lemons by 2 points. The rest are kind of out of it, barring an absolute miracle, barring Lemons and Wet Lenny taking out each other in turn one. And then if the Lion or Marley come home to win, they're the only two that can maybe catch it up. But that's going to be something drastic, that is. But yeah, we got the Lion and Marley joined on 113. Oh, there we go. No, you know what, Imri? If you're going to change it, mate, if Death Zombie, hope you well, mate. If you're going to change it, you got to change it to orange so we can have oranges and lemons. And I'll have an absolute field day with that. I would have an absolute field day. We'll have oranges, lemons, crumpets and noodles all in the same lobby. I don't even think I'll watch the racing. I'll just start making up one-liners, you know. Then we've got Bosnian Helmet in 5th place. Had a great season on 105. We've got Brasco on 81. We got Imri, oranges. We're just going to start calling them oranges. We've got oranges on, I want to see that name next season, Imri. We got oranges in 7th on 79, minus 10, 69. Oi, oi. We got crumpets on 67, plus 2, 69. Oi, oi. Having a pair of them here. We got Omar, Skizzo on 63. Speak of the devil, look, and they speak of the devil when they arrive. Skizzo, hope you're well. Oh, mate, you know what? I've eaten worse. Oranges, I've eaten worse, mate. And obviously, look, you boys have tuned in enough to me tonight. But once I name someone something, it sticks. So Orion, Emery's out the window. We've got Orion Orange and we've got Orion Lemons. That's how they're going to be known from now on. And then we got X Grant in 10th from 52. We got Rage. You know it, mate. Oranges, yes, with a Z. Loving it, loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. We got Rage on 45. We got Alligator on 42. We got Ben SK, who I've seen not racing tonight, on 39. We got Youngie, who I believe that's Will Young. He's on 15. We got Verklempt. He's like Kaiser Sose, mate. He just disappears. He does. We got Def Zombie. Oi oi, Mr. Burgess. He's on 17 in 17th on 22 points. We got Wilhams on 18 points. We've got Matteo, another one that's not racing tonight. We've got Max Lax on 14th. We've got Razza, the Rhino. He's in 21st on 12 points. We've got Liam T Racing, but we call him just Liam T because that's a bit of a mouthful, that is. He's on 10 points. We've got Club Anlu and all the others not worth writing home about because they're all on nil point. So we got the Alpha Tauris on 204. We got the Williams up there, Williams on 195. We got Mercedes on 185. We got the Alfa Romeo on 180. We got the Ferraris on 168. We got an Alpine on 120. We got the Astons on 105. We got McLarens on 82. We got the Red Bulls on the 73. And we got the Haas on a big fat nil point. I believe they haven't got no drivers this year, so hence the nil point. Max Lax has given it a hey Mickey in the chat. Love it. 180 and a bag of oranges for Imri. Love it. Max Lax, I hope you're well, mate. I hope you love your new name. You'll never be known as Mark Lax ever again. Next time you introduce yourself to someone, you're going to say, my name's Max. How you doing? Max Lax. But yeah, called oranges from now on, lads. Yeah, there we go. Trouser, if you're in the chat, mate, get that name changed. What? Noodles, you little stringy fella. Max Lax, get in there. Noodles, you little stringy fella. I see you. You subscribed to my channel the other day. Absolute large portion of noodles. It's the final race of the season, lads. We're just going to have a little bit of a chuff. It's all good. What we got? We got 12 in the lobby. I did see we've only got greetings from Bosnia. I believe, you know what? I'm not a rocket scientist, but if you're greeting me from Bosnia, I can only believe that you're Bosnian helmet. Have a smash at that, mate. I got an A in geography. I did. Lemons, you know about that, didn't you? All A's in geography and stuff like that, you know. You know it, mate. You know it, lads. You know it. Yeah, we're going. Let's hope we have a clean fight tonight, lads. Oh, the daughter's at the door. She's come. She wants to get involved, but she's banned from commentating at the moment. She started getting abusive last week in my F2. She started getting a bit abusive. She called Armand shit. I introduced her to Armand on the chat, and then she turned around and went caca, which is Spanish for shit, basically. So Armand's mentally scarred for that. And then Scotty had an absolute brilliant race, crossed the line in first. I asked my daughter, who's 18 months old, what she thought of Scotty's victory, and she turned around and gave him a big old raspberry. So she's having a week off this week. She's having a week off, you know, so we're going to have to give her a little bit of a timeout. She'll come back next year, and she's gonna give it large. I've already told her about you, Wet Lenny, as well. I've already told her about you. I'm going to tell her about oranges and lemons tonight, and we're going to be absolutely raring to go next season. Absolutely smashing it out of the ballpark. We're going to smash it. We're going to smash Emery, oranges. You'll agree with this. We're going to absolutely smash it like we're a tramp on chips. You know, when you see them homeless fellas walking down the street and they find a bag of chips in the bin, they absolutely smash the granny out of it. So we're going to be on it like a tramp on chips. Let's have it. Come on, fellas. Yes, Skizzo, you know it, mate. You know it. So we are just waiting to go. We are waiting to go. We got oranges in the chat. Oranges is giving it large in the chat. We got oranges and lemons. We got some oranges. We got lemons. We got crumpets. We got noodles. We're absolutely flying. We're absolutely flying. We got a Bosnian helmet. That's watershed. That's after 9 o'clock. That is, lads. Well, actually, I'm on 2 minutes past 9 in Spain. So, but it's still 8 o'clock in your area. I believe most of you are from the UK. So we'll keep it watershed. You know, we'll keep it good for the time being. So yeah, we got Wet Lenny. We got Death Zombie, Mr. Burgess. We got Brasco. We got Will Young. We got Skizzo. We got the Lion. We got Marley's just jumped into the chat, and we are about ready to go. So we got the green lights, and we are off ski round Abu Dhabi. Don't you worry, Mr. Burgess, mate. Don't you worry, mate. I'll find something for you. I'll find something for you. You tickle my fancy like a little bit of broccoli on a Sunday afternoon, mate. I'll find something for you, mate. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. But, gentlemen, yes, we're here. Last race of the season. Let's go out with a bang, but not literally. I hope we have a good finish between the two front runners, Wet Lenny and Mr. Lemons. So yeah, and guys, I know we're all up for racing and stuff like that, but after the pit stop, remember, lads, there's a championship on the line here tonight. I'll tell you how it is. I call a spade when I see one. There's a championship on the line tonight, so if you do find yourself enthralled in a battle with Wet Lenny or Lemons, try not to fight them too hard because, as I've mentioned there, they do have a championship on the line tonight. So we've got 13 in the lobby. Call it as I see it. A bit of a muggy turnout, if I'm not going to lie. But we play the cards we're dealt, lads. But no matter what happens tonight, we've only got 13 drivers. Someone's going to be crowned the champion. And old Emery's been given a new name. Old Oranges. Oranges with a Z, may I add. Like lemons with a Z, you know? So, let's get me bits and bobs up. Yeah, we got that. We got this. We need the telemetry. We need the detailers. Lenny, you wet sausage. Get off them wets. Wouldn't have it any other way. Come on, get off the wet tyre. Oh, Wet Lenny. This is how, those that don't know, this is how Wet Lenny gets his name. Because he always flashes a bit of bluey. He always flashes me a bluey. You know what I'm talking about, Lemons, didn't you? He always flashes me a bluey at the start of the stream. Better not say that too loud, on the wife's listening in the background. So, get myself in trouble. Mind you saying that, though, where I come from, a bluey is a $5. So if you want to give me a $5, Wet Lenny, I'm happy with that. Brasco, the man's going to lead us out. He's currently the old leader. Follow the leader, old Brasco. Had a great race the other week. Was it a Sunday or was it a Tuesday? I commentated on him. But he absolutely smashed it out. He smashed it like a tramp on chips, Oranges, smashed it. Smashed the granny out of it, he did. So here we go, on board. Brasco. Going to take us for our first flying lap round Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi do. Takes turn one nicely. Wants to feather the throttle. Unless he's on full traction, then he'd be able to go full throttle around here. But I do find on the full traction, you do lose a little bit of time around that corner. But as we know now, we should be well adverse to this now. The new section, you ain't got that poxy chicane no more. Gets the car nicely straightened up, gets all on the power, got everything open. Coming down to the other poxy chicane. Gets on the brakes, clicks the brake about 70-80 metres, gets nicely turned in. Needs to get the car flown more over to the left there to open up that corner and get a lovely exit. That's what I like, sticking as left as you can, scraping that wall. Nicely, avoid that exit curb. Oh, just drives, gives it a little rub. Give it a little rubbage, he does. Oh, Lenny's got a qualifying ban. I've just remembered that. Wet Lenny's got a qualifying ban. Boom, shaka, laka. How about making it interesting for the rest of the night? Boom, Wet Lenny got a qualifying ban. And I don't mean to sound so happy about that, Lenny. I don't know why me old comments are not coming up on my stream. Let's have another bosh at this, because my mate Stephen, the legend himself. There we go. We're all up now. We're all up. Oranges puts it in first. Oh, Wet Lenny, come on, mate. Come on. Come on. It's going to make it very interesting, mate. Very interesting. But if anyone's got the ability... I know, mate. Championship leader as well, Stephen, by 2 points. And, oh, Stephen, while you're in the chat, I got a message the other day, I must tell you. I got a message the other day. This is nothing bad about him, because I think he's an absolute legend. Remember old Gion, or Gion, however you say his Welsh name? He sent me a message the other day asking me to join back P0. He told me that HOR and OTL both have folded. A bit of a shame, but yeah, I got invited back, but I told him I don't do racing no more. I just I do commentating. I just do comms. I do and rip the shit out of people. Nah, but all in a good way. It's all jest. But anyway, look, I'm missing loads of drivers here now. Look, Oranges. Oh, Oranges has gone well wide there. Home of racing. Home of racing. Lenny, home of racing. It's the league that I used to race in. Well, not the HOR part. Home of racing, HOR, was it had also OTL on the limit with a guy called Chris, who's an absolute legend, even though Stephen, but yeah, I think Chris was an absolute legend, brilliant commentator, absolute brilliant commentator. It was old Chris Alien, absolute legend. Shout out to Alien as well. Yeah, okay, bam, there we go. Small world, mate, small world. Stephen, I'll have you know, guys, Stephen is in the chat. Stephen W4 is a HOR champion. He actually beat the legend that is Jensen. Scottish junkie. Fucking hell. Yeah, it was all right. I raced in OTL. Jensen was proper rapid, mate. Jensen, proper rapid, mate. Proper. But actually, like I said there, Stephen... Brocklehurst, yeah, he was another one. Yeah, he was another one. But Stephen actually beat Jensen to become HOR champion. So shout out to my mate Stephen. But yeah, that's where me and Stephen first met each other in the HOR OTL Racing League, which I was informed last week is no longer about. But yeah, Jensen was an absolute fast food car. I'll tell you that now. So we got, right, let's get back to the racing here now, because we've got Skizzo on a fast lap. Yeah, I know that, Oranges, mate. I know that. Very small world. Very small world. And also, I'll let you know that my mate Stephen, he's the absolute master on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Absolute ledge. Yeah, HOR folded, mate. HOR and OTL have now both folded. I got a message last week from one of the drivers that there used to be 3 leagues under the banner of HOR, which was HOR the top league, OTL, and then P0. But now I've been informed the other 2 no longer run, and it's just now a league called P0, which I first started racing in. That got taken under the wing of HOR, but then I had a bit of a fallout with the one of the owners, and that's when I joined PGR. PGR, proper good racing. Nah, shout out to, like I said, there was a few of the fellas there that I got on with. I met my mate Stephen there, my other mate Michael, although he doesn't tune into my stream. Still a big shout out to Michael. I got on with Jensen, got on with Chris Alien. Yeah, a few of them are still. Oh, Chubby Slug, my mate Chubby Slug. He was another legend. But yeah, there's plenty of legend. Mr. Rage, I hope he's well. Shout out to big Mr. Rage as well. Shame to see the league's gone under, but on we go. Oh, Stephen, I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that. You know more than me. Anyway, we're on board with Skizzo now. Missed many of people's laps. Missed Noodles, missed Will Young's, missed Crumpets. Yeah, Spa was bang out of order. That's when old another one of these supposed admins was that when the I don't want to name him by name, but if you want to put it in the chat you can, Stephen, but is that when he slowed right down on the safety car lap to keep it out another lap and cost you the victory? I know that very well. And was it when another one of them races when the brother stuck it into the barrier on purpose to bring out a safety car to help his brother, if I remember correctly? So yeah, it was a bit of shenanigans, but anyway, we're here now in PGR. That's enough of the HOR talk. Shouted them out enough. Skizzo goes third, just behind his teammate, Bosnian helmet. Mr. Burgess, Mr. Death Zombie, Mr. Burgess, he's now just about to start another lap. He's got a car in front of him. Should be Ferrari, gets well out of the way. Well done, Skizzo. I believe that's you, sir. Yeah, but keep reading your comment now. I remember Spa 22. I remember it like it was yesterday, mate. Bang out of order. And in a way, that's what got me the fallout with the admins, because I'd already recently left the league, and I posted that clip on Facebook in the Formula 1 game, and he rang me up, he messaged me, started giving me what for. So I give him what for back. And but anyway, look, we're in PGR now, lads. Here we are, season decider. We've got Oranges in first, we've got Brasco in second, Bosnian Helmet in third, we've got Skizzo in fourth, we've got Noodles in front of Will Young, we've got Crumpets just behind, we've got Max Lax, who's currently out on the lap, I believe. We're on board with Mr. Burgess, Death Zombie. Wants to be named after a food, so we're gonna have to have a think of that one. And here he comes now. Oh, misses the last apex slightly, pushes himself wide, gets out of the lap. It's well out of the lap. He'll come in for a fresh set of boots. Lemons still hasn't come out. We've got Lion, he's on a lap. Lion and Marley are open absolute carnage. I was going to say between the front two, but I don't believe we're going to have any of that, because Wet Lenny is from the back of the grid now. So Wet Lenny with his wet tyre, look. Oh, and the Lion, he's had a big massive Booker T spinner-rooney on the exit of the last hairpin. He should either get that slowed down. Or he more likely pit for a fresh set of boots, give it that we've only got We've only got 6 minutes left in the Max Lax. Max Lax has only got 35% charge of the ERS, so I believe he'll be coming in. Will Young sticking it into the pit. He's going to go and see his mate Gareth in the pit. Mr. Burgess. So just while we're in now, waiting for everybody to come in and go on the final runs, I'm going to get myself a juice and I will be back. And by the way, Stephen, no, it's not on the straight up. Oh, it looks like Mr. Zombie's coming up for another crack. So we'll keep it on board with Mr. Zombie and we'll be back. Hey. Alright, we're back just in time for the end of the lap, and he doesn't improve. He'll have enough time to get round, get it back in. Everyone's just having a little breather in the pit. Currently got Crumpets out on his lap. Let's see how Crumpets gets on. We'll try and keep an eye on the sector times. You know what I'm like, lads, I don't really deal with the sector times. Those who are watching might want to have a look, but I like to get the old big surprise when they cross the line. That car in front of him slows down. That's a Red Bull. Death Zombie. If Death Zombie slows down, Crumpets might be able to get a toe off him on this straight here. Got two cars in front of him now. One's pulled right out of the way. He's trying to have a little sneaky towage there. Look, have a little sneaky towage. I think that was the Williams of Will Young. All right, we got Lemons out on a lap. Lemons. Let's see how Lemon gets on. But we're going to jump on board with Crumpets, let him finish his lap. And then we're going to go straight back on board with Lemons. He's only done, this is going to be his only lap, Lemons, on the in qualifying. So he might be having a little soiree on the soft tyre. Crumpets puts it up in fifth. Great lap there from Crumpets. Now let's jump on board with Lemons. Can he get the better of his mate Oranges up front? Yeah, we know he's Emery, but we're not calling him Emery no more. Oranges and Lemons. And if Zombie, you want to change your name to Nana, we'll have some of that. Orange, lemons and nanas. That's what we'll have. We don't call him bananas, we call him nanas. Here comes Lemons now. All attack, as we don't expect anything less. Oh, has to get out a bit slightly, otherwise he would have pushed himself like wide. Took a little bit too much curb there. There you go, then Nana's in the chat. Hello, Nana. And Lemon sticks it just behind his teammate Oranges. So we do have Oranges and Lemons at the front of the grid at the minute. I apologise now. But Wet Lenny's going to hope the lemon, Oranges squashes the Lemons into turn one and makes a right old battle of it. I do apologise. No one's your teammate. No one's your teammate, Lenny. You're flying solo tonight, mate. You're flying solo. So I reckon that Lemons, unless Lemons tries to have a little recharge, he might go again. Got Brasco's on an out lap. We've got Oranges, just started his lap. And Nana, there we go. You've got your new name now. The Nana's in the pit. I don't think Mr. Nana's going to have another one. Marley's out. We've got the Lion out. Noodles is out. Max Lax is out. We'll try and catch who's the front car at the minute. We've got a Merc. That's the Lion though, so he's alright for the time being. That's Marley. He's just been overtaken by Will.i.ams, I think. That's Lemons. He's starting another lap. He's going to go again. He's recharged. He's all juiced up, his old Lemons. It's the last race of the season, lads. Let's get rid of him now. He's all juiced up. Got Oranges currently out on track, coming to the end of his lap. I reckon he's going to be the next car. So what's Oranges got in the tank? So you got Max Lax is finished. Mr. Nana has finished. What's Oranges got? Orange. He's gone down to 121.9. He's there. He's stretched his lead ever so slightly. Skizzo puts it up. Mr. Nana, I appreciate that, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We've got the Lemons. Let's see what the Lemons can squeeze out of this lap. Boom, boom. I'm here all week, lads. I'm here all week. Come on. Let's jump on. We're going to stay on board with the Lemons now. I told you earlier at the start of the stream, the lemon, prettiest fruit in the fruit bowl. There we go, takes it nicely, attacking. This is where we may have lost a little bit of time last lap because he looks like he's got round there. Can he? And yes, he can. Yes, he can. He shows the orange who's the number one fruit in the fruit bowl. Get in there, Lemons. So you got Lemons followed behind by Oranges. Marley wants to get himself involved up there. We got the Lion. He's in fourth. We've got Brasco in fifth. We've got Omar Skizzo in sixth. We've got the Bosnian helmet in seventh. We've got Will Young in the Will.i.ams in eighth place. We've got Noodles in ninth. We've got Crumpets and Noodles. You keep doing this to me, lads. Seriously, I thought I'd exhausted that, but you keep giving it to me. We've got Max Lax in 11th, and we've got the Nana right at the back of the grid. Well, actually, no, we've got Wet Lenny. He's at the back of the grid, but the Nana's down there. We'll call him by all names. Mr. Nana, Mr. Zombie, Mr. Burgess. He's down there in 12th place. And you have Wet Lenny just behind him, going to be on full attack. But as I mentioned there in the stream, the Lemons has showed his mate. He showed his mate Oranges what it's all about. So now we are going to move. Balls bailed. Oh, Max Lax, don't you know about it, mate? Don't you know about it? But I appreciate you, gentlemen, all of you tuning in. I'm going to give it the old soppy speech at the end of the stream, but honestly, even these new boys, Noodles, Max Lax, you've only just joined the league, but appreciate you all jumping into the stream. Appreciate all of you. You might have seen a little snippet the other week. I actually reached 100 subscribers. Boom, smashing it out of the park, lad. You know. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in every week. I wouldn't bother doing it if it weren't for you boys jumping in every week. But yeah, that's enough of the soppy shite. Let's crack on. Have a good race, everyone. Those who come up, I'm not asking you to let him through. No way in hell would I ask you to do that. But do remember, Wet Lenny's in a championship battle. Unless Lemons has slipped you a fiver in the DMs, then do what you need to do, lad. But remember, Wet Lenny is in a championship battle. So if you want to fight hard, but fight clean, lad. All right. We are going to be off. We're looking at Mr. there. Look, number 7, Mr. Nana, Mr. Burgess, Mr. Zombie. You decide. And I'm still waiting for him to confirm. Is that 1981, the year of your birth? Well, you can't do it now because you're just about to go off. But 5 lights. And we are off ski. We are on the rear wing of Lemons. Oranges. He's had a decent start also. And everyone's clean round. Lenny's already gained up 2. He's had a little bit of a bossage. He's gone wide, but he's already up to 8th place. There's Lemons. Sorry, not Lemons. Wet Lenny's already up to 8th place. And it's absolutely kicking off. Charlie Big Potato here at the front. Oranges is coming under attack from Marley. Raises his hand at his cockpit, asking him what's going on. Right, let's get me bits and bobs up while we're waiting. We need telemetry. We're going to look at tyres. So it's split. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the drivers on the medium. We've got 6 of the drivers. Like that there, lads. That's quick maths there, mate. Look. Lenny's took another. Lenny's on an absolute charge. Larage is old Lenny. He's going to stick it down the inside of Noodles. No, mate. If he would have messaged me, Stephen, I wouldn't have even answered. You know, one of the brothers. You know, you got Arwin, and I'm going to call him Leon, but I know it's not Leon. It's one of them Welsh names like Leon or something like that. Lion. Great guy he is. Absolute great guy. He messaged me now because he's one of the admins. Supposedly Rob and all of that, Skarma, your mate Skarma, Stephen. I suppose they've all give up the admin duty, so he's now the new admin and he's trying to reel in some drivers. Mr. Nana's put himself into the pit and he's going to go for a new wingage. Yes, he's going to get a new wingage on the front of his car. And he comes off his hard tyre. That's not what he wanted because he's definitely going to have to make another pit stop now. But Oranges is keeping Lemons well honest here at the moment. Lemons ain't pulling away. Let's check up on Wet Lenny. Wet Lenny's took another one. Wet Lenny's on an absolute charge, the boy. This is what we wanted to see. But these next 2 in front of him, albeit the Lion's on the hard tyre, so he could be meat and gravy to overtake. But not easy drivers now. Not saying that the ones prior were. I would never say that about anybody, but these are going to prove. Speaking of that, Marley's gone well. What? Marley's out of the race. Marley's out of the race. Marley's out of the race. Safety car. Damn. We see Marley run wide. Yeah, the Welsh lads, mate. Yeah.
Absolute fun.
Yeah, no, great lads, the 2 brothers. Again, if he does, he told me he was going to subscribe to the channel. If I do butcher your name, I do apologise, but it's like Leon, or I'm just going to call him Leon. You know, Leon. Yeah, absolute great lad. Absolute great lad. Him and his brother. So we've got we've got Max Lax, we've got the 2 new boys, Max Lax and Noodles. They've decided to jump in the pit. And they've jumped off their hard tyres, I do believe. Marley, I actually got that. I thought you might have just rubbed the wall there. I thought you might have just rubbed the wall. What happened? Did you just catch a bit of curb and it threw you off? But never mind, Marley. Season's going to run tonight, but we'll see you back next season. Absolute pleasure watching you race. Absolute love watching you racing, mate. See you come back stronger next season. I remember, guys, as well. It's going to be a completely different ball game next season. Pardon me. Going to be a completely different ball game next season, lads. We're on the new game, Formula 1 24. So it might take a season. We normally fit about 2.5 seasons in on a game, maybe even more than that. So don't put the cat amongst the pigeons. Supposedly no traction's a lot easier on the new game. I wouldn't have a clue. I'm just going to buy it the day before my first stream, and I'm just going to crack on, as you do. As you do, lads, as you do. So right, we've got Lemons, followed by Oranges, followed by the Lion, followed by Lenny, who's absolutely had a stonking start. He carries on like this, he'd get my driver of the day. He's up 9 places already, Lenny. He's a man on a mission tonight. You see what happens, Wet Lenny, when you don't put them soppy wet tyres on? You actually can gain places, mate. We've got Bosnian helmet. He's had a solid start. He's in 5th. Brasco in 6th. Skizzo in 7th. Oh no, Marley. Sorry about that, mate. Unlucky, bud. He'll come back stronger, mate. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Absolute legend is Marley. And by all accounts, I have it on the grapevine that our man here, Avid Marley, has the best mullet in the whole of Europe. I've had the best. You can confirm that for us, Marley. I've heard through the grapevine you've got the best mullet in the whole of Europe. I go wherever I'm sent, Marley, but I do believe I will possibly, because out of all the commentators, I seem to be the one with the strongest Wi-Fi, so I do all the crossplay lobbies. So any crossplay lobby, I'll be the commentator for that, mate. To answer your question, I'll be the crossplay commentator. Yes, I will. So that means that Lemons, Oranges, the Lion, Lenny, whoa, have a little bit of a slowdown, lad. Whoa, I see a bit of wind come off there as well. That might be fat. He's confirmed it in the chat. Marley, you absolute legend. But we've had a little bit of coming together between the two fruits, lemons and oranges. I do believe Orange has a bit of his wing missing, so he might have to dip it into the pits. Let's have a look. Let's have a butcher's. Yeah, there you go. He's got a left end plate off the Aston, so he might have to throw it into the pit, and he's got a 5-second time penalty. He'll get rid of that now also by pitting, but that could blow it open. There could be a report, but he's decided to stay out as Oranges. But he's struggling. He should be all right. He's got enough quality about him to see this through. Whoa! And there's another absolute ramage. An absolute ramage from the Lion. Lenny's now up into 3rd. Brasco, the Lion, he's the one now falling down the field. He's got some wing damage. Yes, he has. We got end plates scattered all over the track, and now Lenny's going to try and make a move on Oranges. And whoa, bit of a bangage there. Emery's got 3 seconds for corner cutting. But whoa, there's the championship done. Didn't want to see it end like that. There was a little bit of bangage. It's not nice to see. A virtual safety car out. Brasco, after all that hustle and bustle, Brasco's got himself up into 2nd. Here goes Brasco in the pit. Lemons is in the pit. He did that on purpose. Oh, I don't know. Best you can do. Brasco, no! Best you can do. If you feel, not that it's going to do you any favours, Lenny. If that's what you feel, get it uploaded. Let the stewards have a look at it. There's a little bit of a wheel bangage. You went for the move, knowing that you had to make positions. But yeah, we'll go from the steward reports, and it's turned into a full safety car. Albeit it hasn't turned out. Look at the two new boys up there in first and second, Max Lax and Noodles, giving it large. Get in there, fellas. Get in there. But I know it's not going to be the way you want it to end the season, Lenny. But it's you've had a great season. From my point of view, Lemons, Lenny's gone for a move down the inside of Oranges. Bit difficult. Oranges may have felt that he wasn't left enough space on the inside. He ended up picking up a 3-second time penalty, and then a bit of wheel banging on the exit, and then Wet Lenny has gone into the wall, and he's sadly DNF from the race, giving you the championship. Lad, you got the championship there, lad. Maybe you as well. I know what you're like, mate. Not the way that you would have wanted to win the championship. So currently we got Marley, we got Lenny currently out of the race. Second safety car. Schizzos, I've seen some horrific things. But let's take a minute to have a shout out. Let's take a minute to have a shout out to the two new boys, Max Lax and Noodles. Believe this has only got to be the second race I've got. Oh, lad, don't screw. I'm just bigging you up, Noodles. Don't ruin it. Yeah, I'm very recently new to the server. They're here in the top Tuesday division, and they're sitting 1 and 2. And remember, guys, they've already made a pit stop. Yeah, I was sitting on board, Stephen, so I didn't really see an off-board. Yeah, that didn't help. I suppose that didn't help. That reminds me, yep, Stephen, that's a shout and a half. That's a shout and a half. The Aston Martin would have had wing damage from the incident he had under the safety car. So, but again, not that it's going to do Wet Lenny any favours. Ooh, those. Not going to do Wet Lenny any favours. Not going to get him any points back. Sad to see it end like that. The last thing we wanted was the championship. He was out making absolute gains. Was Wet Lenny. Safety car in this lap. Max Lax. Oh, you give me a heart attack, lads. Noodles and Max Lax give me a heart attack. So Max Lax is going to be the one. Where's my mate Nana? He's down there in 9th. Nana's in 9th. The Lions managed to get in and get himself a new wing. But yeah, it's just sad to see it end like that. Albeit Lemons is going to win the title. I know, from what I've commentated on Lemons before, he'll be happy to win it, but he wouldn't want to win it like that. He would have loved to have won it on track with a nice little battle, because it was going to end up that way. Max Lax is gone. Safety car goes in, and here we go. We've got a full frontage. He seems to have caught Noodles out, a slight little gap there, but he's all right. Imri's took it. He's managed to take over the Nana. So we've got Oranges and Nanas here at the back of the field in 9th and 10th. Lemons, he's already took Bosnian. He's going to try and take him around the outside. That's a fantastic move there from Lemons. Albeit he's on the soft tyre against a hard tyre, but still takes a bit of cojones to push a move around the outside there. It's a great move from Lemons. We've got Skizzo now. He's managed to take his teammate, but he's run himself quite wide, and his teammates had a bit of a poor entry to the corner. That gives Crumpets. Will Young's managed to take Bosnian also. And it looks like Oranges is getting himself back into this race also. Manages to take Bosnian around the outsides. Another great move from Oranges. Oranges is going to go even down the inside now. We'll click off this. Very respectful racing there between the two boys. Very respectful. Absolutely kicking off here at the back. Proper close. Proper close. Whoa! Noodles, no! Noodles has gone into the barrier. No, it's another safety car. Now Lemons finds himself up into first place, back into first. He's on his soft tyre. We are down to 10, and then there was 10. We're down to 10 drivers. We've got 9 laps of 29 gone. Another safety car out on the track. Steve, if it carries on like this, mate. Carries on like this for these safety cars, mate. I'm going to be on the phone to old Trouser and Jay and Hilly. They can pay me some overtime. Let's have a look. It's kicking off in the chat. I don't know what you guys think, man. I don't think you should be calling for people to be kicked, kicked out of the league? Is that what you mean there, Lenny? I don't know. Get on the old dog and bone. You know it, Stephen, mate. You know it, son. You know it, mate. I don't think you should ever... I respect everyone. Respect everyone that I commentate on, but shouldn't be really calling for people to be kicked out of the league. If you've done something like the other fella did the other week and purposely ram raid somebody, then yeah. But it was just fierce racing. I don't think he done it on purpose. Noodles, unlucky, mate. Unlucky Noodles, bud. Noodles, get in there, lad. Nice, you can have a sense of humour after your DNF. But now you're gone. It's been a pleasure to commentate over you these couple of races, mate. I hope I see you back next season, fighting amongst the top. But yeah, look, all of this between Oranges and Wet Lenny, this is going to have to be settled between the two of you. Upload your footage. Let the stewards take care of it. Again, I'm only speaking from my experience, from what I've commentated on. I'm going to use his real name now because I'm speaking serious. From what I've commentated on Imri, I don't see him as that kind of driver to purposely take somebody out. Yes, he races hard, he races fair, as does Lenny. Maybe a little bit of wheel bangage here and there. But yeah, lads, look, don't have a... No point, I'm going to tell you how it is. No point spitting your dummies out. Upload your footage. Let the stewards have a look, and we'll go from there, lads. But yeah, no point having a fallout over it. I know it may have cost you the championship, Lenny, but it's just a little mid-season. Whoa, we got Piccadilly Circus on the corner there. But I know it may have cost you the championship with DNFing. But let's leave it as that, and we'll move on. We'll move on. On why am I Lenny? Again, it's been a pleasure commentating on you in both tiers this season. Glad to see that you're staying around, still watching the stream. I appreciate that, lad. So Lemons actually didn't pit off his soft tyre. Lemons didn't pit off his soft tyre. But I suppose he's going to be risking it, not risking it for a bisque in it, but he knows that no matter where he finishes, he's going to get the championship. Unless, I'm not going to say, but unless, got Bosnian making a move between him and Max Lax are going at it. I'm going to jump off board here now. Give us a decent camera angle, you soppy sod. Bosnian, Max Lax managed just to hold that off for the time being. But Lemons just needs to finish. There's only 10 drivers left. Nana's having a right old bosh now. Nana's getting himself involved, Mr. Burgess. But yep, as I was saying there, Lemons just needs to finish. Remember, Lenny has 2 points in front of him. He's got a 2-point gap. So all Lemons are speaking of that. Look, he pumps in the fastest lap. And he's now pulled himself out of the DRS range. Oh, he's just pulled back himself as Skizzo. But Lemons is currently trailing the championship by 2 points. So all he needs to do is keep it between the white lines, keep it on the black stuff, get across that line, and he wins the championship. So we're now on lap 12 of 29. We got the Lion trying to put Skizzo under pressure. Let's not forget about Oranges. Oranges now is still there in fourth, but I believe he's got a 3-second time penalty. Now this may make Wet Lenny sick as a dog, but whether he feels that he got left no space and he gets no warnings for the rest of the race, he could possibly get that 3 seconds removed. Again, it's all going to be down to the stewards, and I'm only calling stuff from the camera angle that I see stuff from. So see how it plays out. And we got another caution. Max Lax is in the barrier. So another safety car. Jeez, we got our full safety car. Lads, I've got to wake up for work in the morning, lads. No? Fucking full safety car on the firm. Damn. Lemons has this time decided to pit. They've all decided to pit. Bosnian Helmet's the one that stayed out, along with Brasco. Brasco could possibly go to the end. He's on the hard tyre. Bosnian could possibly stretch them mediums out. All the rest of the field have pit. Now onto a set of fresh mediums, albeit Max Lax is on 2 lap old already. And no, he's DNF'd in the pit lane. Will Young's DNF'd in the pit lane. No. And then there was 9. He's DNF'd in the pit lane, or Will Young. I don't know. Lemons, mate. It is absolutely it's absolute madness, mate. Madness. It's got to be one of the craziest races I've commentated on. We've done 13 laps and we're now on our 4th safety car. Yes, Nana, you got a top 10, lad. Right, I feel there's a comment coming from Noodles. Oh. That's a shout, Noodles. That's a shout, but I don't think Lemons would agree to that somehow. And those that don't see it, Noodles has put everyone DNF and let's go, and we'll stick it from the qualifying order on the 25% race. I know you're biased, mate. You're sitting there in Parc Ferme already, mate. Yeah, it's not. It's a shout. It's a shout. Not that I don't think. Oh, not Mr. Nana's not going to agree for it. He's sitting inside the. Not even top. He's sitting inside the top 8. The fella. He's getting a nosebleed up there in 8th place. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. The fella sitting there in 8th. But yeah, I'm not a decision maker here, mate. If I was. If I made the decision, I'd just be like, right, 1 shot quali, 3 lap race, no damage, let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Destruction Derby for the last race of the season. That's nice to see you shouting out your fellow newcomer, Noodles. It's legend stuff there, mate. If you're listening, I don't think you can read the comments because you're driving, but Max Lax, Noodles has just shouted you out for the win with a little come on next to it. Got me old China there in 8th place, Def Zombie, Mr. Burgess, Mr. Nana himself. Absolutely living the dream at the minute up there in 8th. Crumpets in 7th. We've got Orion Oranges. Orion, look, he's typing messages with his toes now, look. He's got his phone on the floor, Noodles, with his toes, and he's typed thanks with his toes. We've got Orion Oranges in 6th. We've got the Lion in 5th. We've got Skizzo in 4th. We've got Lemons in the Willie Arms in 3rd. We've got Brasco in 2nd. And we've got the Bosnian Helmet in 1st. About to lead us off onto lap 15. And back to green flag racing. Gives that safety car a big wide old berth. Got 2 Ferraris in the top 4. We need to watch out for the old constructors as well. 1 Williams is out. I can't remember who was top of the tree. I think it might have been Alpha Tauri, so they're not going to. Emery's just got himself another 3-second time penalty. Old Oranges. So we're back. Lemons is going to try and put Brasco under pressure. And he dips it down the inside. You're making me nervous, Jack. You make me nervous, mate. But yeah, I know Lemons. I know he doesn't just want to win this by fit. He wants to win it in style. He wants to come across that line in first place. Give it a little bit of a niggle jiggle as he crosses the pit lane. As he crosses the finish line. Whoa! And Brasco's out there coming together with Orion. Please keep going. Please keep going. Let's not put another safety car. No, it's just caution, 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 caution. Back to green flag racing we are. Emery and Skizzo, they're having a right old ding-dongage now. That's some camera view, that is. You're going to slip it back down the inside. Skizzo, no, he thinks better of it. He's going to live to fight another day. So we've got Bosnian Helmet now coming under pressure. Under pressure. And here he goes, Lemons. Get right up the chuff. He's right up the chuff of Bosnian Helmet now. DRS will not be active this lap. I do believe it will be activated next lap. But not that Lemons will mind. I think he's going to try and get his move done now. And he dips it. He's a little dipper, isn't he? He's a little dipper, that Lemons, isn't he? A great move there from Lemons. You little dipper. You little dipper dapper. The Lion, he's trying to get himself involved now. Him and Bosnian Helmet are now going at it. You got Oranges just behind watching this all play out. But I do believe he's now on 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Again, Lenny might not like this comment, but possibly one of them 3 seconds is proper legit. The other one could be discussed. We don't know. We'll have to wait for the stewards. But no, it won't be discussed now because he's actually picked up another 3 second time penalty. So I do believe that won't be discussed. So that is him with 6 seconds worth of time penalties. And Oranges gets the move done just about. Gets it done around the outside of Bosnian helmet. Skizzo makes the move down on his teammate. Oh, Crumpets managed to get his car slowed down now. Brasco slightly off the pack. DRS has now been enabled. Not that Lemons worries about that because he's got himself out of that detection zone. So we're on lap 17. Caution sector 3. Caution sector 3. Brasco. Brasco 5 second time penalty. He's going to go as well. Then there was 8. Then there was 8. We're down to 8. Carrying at this rate, Lemons could be the only car on track who just go around himself. Come on, lads. No more DNFs. Come on, lads. Unlucky, Brasco, mate. Unlucky. Put up a good fight while it lasted, mate. We got Mac Lax down in 8th. We got the Nana himself up in 7th. Get in there. I'm going to screenshot that. I'm going to screenshot that and inbox him. I know, bro. I was on board when I see that, mate. I was on board. See you go round, bud. Unlucky there, Brasco, mate. Great season from you, though, mate. Great season, pal. Crumpets in 6th. Bosnian helmet in 5th. Now, Ferrari only had the... I'm going to jump off my stream for a minute because I want to have a butcher's at the old constructors and let's see where Ferrari is sitting. Now, Ferrari are currently in 5th. AlphaTauri are not going to score tonight. Williams have only got 1 car running. The Merc has got 1 car running. The Alfa Romeo got 1 car running. Ferrari have got 2 cars running, but they are currently about 27 points behind the Williams, so they're going to need at least a 2nd and 3rd possibly to make it interesting in the constructors, because it looks like Lemons could be washing away with his 50 points for Williams. And I believe he's got the fastest lap so far as well. Oranges manages to get Lion. But Lion's going to come back. There goes the Lion. The missed there last of the late breakers, Oranges, but Lion's still there on the inside. Do they get this figured out before they enter the next corner? Yes, they do. So he stays behind there, there's Lion, and we go again. But yeah, we've currently got the Ferrari in, I think, I know you get 50 points, and I think it goes down in threes. So 50, 47, 40. So it could be 70 odd points up for grabs for the Ferrari. They're definitely, if they carry on like this, they're definitely going to finish in 2nd, depending on where the Lion finishes, because the Lion's in the Merc, and they currently have 17 points on the Ferrari. So actually, with 2 of them finishing quite high, they could get this. They could get 2nd place in the championship behind the Williams. The Alfa Romeo, he's down in 6th. He's only got 12 points. It's going to be very tight in the constructors. See how this plays out. But this is for Williams to win, to do the double. The Williams to do the double, drivers and constructors. Max Lax looks like he's pitted back onto his hard tyre. Death Zombie there, Mr. Nana himself, Mr. Burgess, the man with 3 names. He's up there in 7th. Bosnian helmet in 6th. Crumpets in 5th. Skizzo in 4th. This is going to be a tiny little battle here between Oranges, the Lion, and Skizzo. Lemons is just kind of running away with it now at the front. And do remember, as mentioned there, Oranges has 6 seconds worth of time penalties, if I remember correctly. There he does. I need to pick a driver of the day out of all this as well. We're on lap 20. lap 20. And I need to start thinking about who's going to be my driver. There's not a lot of drivers to pick from. I've got someone in mind. So we're currently on lap 20 of 29. That's who they're my thinking, lads. They're my thinking. They didn't even have to say anything. It's got to be between them two. It's got to be between them two. But also what comes into it, as much as Dave, as you can see, as I just showed you there, positions gained, yeah, they may be equal. But it's competitiveness in the division that they're racing in also. So that comes it for me. That's a big part of it as well. So we'll see how it all plays out. See how it all plays out, lads. He may have had a bit of a moment, or unless he's going, Oranges is going hellfire, but he seems to have clawed a bit of gap on the Lemons. Yeah, there was very many tonight. But let's hope we're done with them now. Mind you, I think we may be, Brasco, mate. I think it might have run out of fuel. I think the old safety car might have run out of fuel, mate, the amount of time it's been round. I think the safety car's run out of fuel. I don't think it's going to come out again. There we go. Look, he's dropped it down. Oh, gets a bit too much curb does there, Oranges. Yeah, who the hell brought out the safety car? Pick one. It was definitely 4 different drivers, mate. Well, I do believe. There you go. There you go. Marley was the first one. Lenny was the second one. Noodles was the third one. Will Young was the fourth one. The DNFs. Yeah, you was the third one, Noodles. No, it weren't Will Young. Will Young DNF'd in the pit lane underneath safety car. So I do apologise. Will Young. So it's definitely Marley, definitely Lenny, definitely Noodles, and I think the other one may have been a collision with Max Lax. We see Max Lax in the barrier, and the safety car come out. So it's a bit dubious why that other one come out, and I wasn't too sure why that did come out. We'll run through the old grid. Look, you're absolutely smashing it, Stephen. There we go. There's Oranges. There's the Mercs. There's the Ferrari looking strong. Strong looking Ferrari. Crumpus is getting himself now involved in this battle. And his Bosnian helmet. There's Death Zombie. Mr. Nana. Mr. Burgess. Mr. 1981. He's got about 5 names I've called him tonight. And there Max Lack still plodding along. Big shout out. Big shout out to Max Lax. Maybe 20 seconds off the back of the pack. Still getting his nut down. Still cracking out lap after lap. Absolute massive shout out to you there. You was having a good race, and to be honest with you, mate, Brasco, you've been on fire these last few weeks, mate. You've been on fire. I'm sure, I can't remember what race it was, but you got my driver of the day the other week for an absolute superb strategy. And remember, I never forget the strategy you pulled up. I ate a big penny there. I never forget the strategy you pulled off. Can you remember, was it in DTS? The intermediate strategy. Yeah, Portugal, that was brilliant. But remember right at the beginning of the DTS last year, when you pitted like a lap, 2 laps earlier? Yes, you know it. Brasco knows it. Brasco knows it. Oh, Lemons has just run a bit wide there. Put himself under. That was your first race here? Mate, that's stuff of legends, mate. Stuff of legends, fella. Stuff of legends. Let me just get my phone charger. Sorry if I've gone a bit low. I'm just on the other side of the room. It's just that the old battery's going to about to die on my phone, and if my phone goes, I will lose all comments. Yeah, we got that back up. We got that back up. Safe. First race here. Yes. We never forget that. It's a moment we share together, Brasco. Don't you worry about that, mate. Don't worry about that. And look at that. Emery's got right on the back. Right on the back. The tyres, Stephen. Yeah, there we go. Skizzo's looking strong. Skizzo's looking very strong currently. There's the tyres. If he manages to gain another, which he will, he could be gaining 2, and that could sew up my driver of the day, if I'm being perfectly honest. We was neck and neck at the minute, but with that penalty and that penalty there, he may have just sewn that up, I do believe. He's absolutely had a cracking race. Cracking. The Lemon's coming right under pressure from the orange, trying to... Who's going to be the bigger fruit in the bowl? Oh, but we know Oranges has got 6 seconds worth of time penalties, so they're both on equal tyres also. We're on lap 24, just about to cross the line to go on to lap 25. 5 racing laps, including the one we're on, I do believe. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Yep, 5 races. I'm good at this game, I am. I'll tell you, mate, I'm good at this game. Not racing, mind, commentary. But yeah, look, absolute legends. The cork in the bottle, not the fruit in the bowl. You know it, Stephen, mate. You know it. The cork in the bottle, the fruit in the bowl, the jam in the donut. We'll call them all out. We'll call them all out. And here goes Oranges. Here goes Orange. Get off that camera angle, you absolute soppy sod. Come on, EA, sort it out. But he might have another chew back now. Lemons might have another. And there we go, look at that. I called it. And he's come. We're going to have a right old ding-dongage here. Right old ding-dongage. Oh, well, what's happening? The Lion pitted to put on the soft tyre. The Crumpets is there. Crumpets just tries to... Crumpets could be on for a podium, that lad. Crumpets could be on for a podium. If these two are going to keep coming in fraud in a battle as they are at the front, Crumpets could be on for an absolute pody. Get in there, Crumpets. Skizzo's going to want to try and get himself involved in this also. Let's have a look at the ERS situation. Look at that. That's disgusting, that, isn't it, lads? That's absolutely... Lap 26. That's absolute filth. It's absolute filth. It's X-rated. X-rated, you have that much ERS at this stage of the race. That's absolute filth. Oranges is going to try and have another crack at the lemon. He's going to try and get a bit of his lemon poo-tang pie. Sticks it right, there we go. Going to have another crack at him now. The Lions managed to take the Nana. Nana was up in 6th place for a minute there. Emery, mate, he gets the move done now. There's Oranges. Lemons is going to hold him off. Is he going to keep there? He's just going to keep it there. We're going to fall us on now to lap 27. Crumpets is still within. Well, let's have a look. Let's do a bit of math. 3.6, 4.6, 4.8. Very close, very close. Crumpets needs to get his I was going to say his noodle there. I was going to get you involved there, Noodle. But I'll say it, I'll call him Noodle his head. He needs to get his noodle down and put in some laps. And try and keep that under 6 seconds. And he should be all good for that podium. And this is what he wants. He wants a bit of battlage at the front. Ooh, big fast lap there from the Lion, and 124 point flat. Yeah, big lag there. But right, absolutely flashing. Absolute flashing he is. Right, taking candy from a baby. He's going to get himself lined up. He's going to attack him now. He has an absolute fantastic drive. There's the lemons. But here comes oranges. Here comes oranges. Have a little flickage on the outside. There we go. Keeps it, hanging it around the outside. Oh, he disappeared for a minute there. Now we're going to change the view to the broadcast. He manages to stave it off. Lemons is still in front from orange. It looks like, barring the penalty, it looks like we're going to be on. He could be, mate. He could be, but he may just be. He's right on the cusp. He's right on the cusp. Because look, if we go to leader, look, he's right on the cusp. He's right on the cusp, is Crumpets. Crumpets needs to get his noodle down. Sorry, Noodles. Needs to get his noodle down. Getting some fast laps. Try and crawl it, because he's just about to fall outside that 6 seconds. Old Oranges might have saved it from the Crumpet. A bit of Crumpet on Oranges. And there he is. He's just about to fall out of it now. Just about to fall out of it. We'll leave it on that. We'll leave it on that. Death Zombie. No! You nana. What you doing, you nana? Oh, he's gonna pop up for the fastest lap, the lad. Come on, Zombie. Come on, Zombie. Get that fastest lap, lad. Come on, mate. Nah, he's fell out of it now. Look, now 6.2, 6.3. He needs these two to go corner battling for 3 or 4 corners to manage to get that back. So he's just falling further and further and further away from lap 28, penultimate lap. But nevertheless, it's been an absolute fantastic drive from Crumpets. Absolute fantastic drive. So Lemons takes us on to the last lap. He's 1 lap away from his championship. He's now pulled a bit of a gap out on Emery. That's not what... but Crumpets has fell now. 7.2. 7.2. I think Crumpets has run his race. Still 4th place from where he started on the grid. Fantastic. 6th place is gained. Absolutely fantastic. So, to bring us home, season 8.5, round 6, I believe, or is round 5/6, because they did have a failure in the first race. Lemons, man on forms, back-to-back championships on a Tuesday. He did win last year's championship also, I believe. So going into the new game, he's showing that he's the man to beat. He's the man on fire. Oranges has done enough to maintain that podium spot. But do remember, guys, I do believe there may be some footage added and maybe some complaints against other drivers. So there may be some penalties post-race. There may be some penalties post-race. And Lemons crosses the line in first place. Lemons, you absolute legend. Congratulations on the championship. Congratulations, lad. I believe that will be the constructors for the Williams drivers also. Skizzo, great drive in 2nd. Oranges, great drive for 3rd. Crumpets, fantastic drive. And he's only just beat out my mucker. I would call the driver of the day 51% goes to Crumpets. And with his little 4 stops there down in 7th, 49%. And he gets a... no, that's the one he didn't serve, did it? But yeah, he just nicks my driver of the day. over Death Zombie. But yeah, Crumpets, you're my driver of the day, mate. Fantastic drive. We'll run through it. Yes. 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 Bosnian Helmet got driver of the day from the game. Wouldn't argue with that either. Mr. Nana, you little ledge. You little ledge. But anyway, gentlemen, let me run through the standings quickly. Give you a little soppy speech before I leave, and then we'll go quality comms, mate. Thank you, Nana, Mr. Burgess, Mr. Zombie. I appreciate it. So we've got Lemons Championship winning drive, followed by Skizzo, followed by Oranges, followed by Crumpets, driver of the day from the comms box, followed by Bosnian Helmet, great drive from him as well, followed by Lion. Fastest lap also there from the Lion. The legend himself there in 7th, smashing it, absolutely smashing it. He's going to take a screenshot there and show all his mates at work. Look where I finished last night. Max Lax, absolute quality, mate. You may have been 59 seconds, but you kept plodding on, you kept going around. Absolute legend there. What a shout out to you, lad. You know it, lad. You know it. You know it, Nana. Brasco in 9th, legend Brasco. Will Young in 10th, DNF'd in the pit lane. Noodles in 11th, DNF'd. Lenny, unlucky there, mate. It's going to be a bit of fallout after this race. And the man with the mullet, Marley, in 13th. But gentlemen, that is us done for Tuesday. It's been an absolute pleasure. Enjoyed every minute of it. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, we've had a few sideways, but it's been an absolute pleasure. Brasco, I'll see you Sunday, pal. Been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you all in the new game. I've got my commentary tomorrow night in F2. Got my commentary Sunday. And that'll be me done for the season and the new game. But yeah, gentlemen, an absolute pleasure. I hope to see you all back next season, giving it large on track. And yeah, gentlemen, you take it easy. Enjoy the off season. And PGR, we are large sausage. Gentlemen, and all those that don't even race, Stephen, absolute pleasure. But Max Lax, absolute legend, mate. Legend. Max Lax, absolute legend, mate. You kept going round, got your head down, just kept going round. Big shout out to you there, mate. Big shout out to you, man. That's nice when you see a driver just keep plodding around, keep going. Massive shout out to you there, lad. Massive. Hopefully see you next season, mate. Thank you for the comment as well. But gentlemen, I've been Mick, as you know. Yeah, and as I was saying there before, Stephen, you don't race, but legend for tuning in every week, every stream. But lads, you know me. I've been Mick. I'm out. And I will see you boys next season. Take care.